All right, in Bidmead of Fitness today, we got some hot days headed our way. We're talking about the importance of staying hydrated, especially if you'll be exercising in the high temperatures.
Yes, our friend Taylor Bidmead, the manager and trainer at Fitness Together in Rocky Hill, is joining us. I always think it's so much harder to work out, especially outside, if it's hot.
Yes, if you've been sweating out all your water, your blood gets viscous. You can feel the difference when you're trying to work out. It'll slow you down.
All right, Taylor, I hate water. I hate it. I don't want to drink it. I know I'm supposed to, but I hate it. What can you do for me?
I actually hate water too. So that's why I came up with a water bar.
Please
Yeah,
don't leave me
unless
hanging.
it's
Thank you.
unless it's like super hot out, I can't stand the flavor of water. So at my parties, because I'm a loser and I don't like to drink alcohol when I'm training, especially on training days, I put together a water bar to make it fun.
All right.
Some people like to call it a mocktail, but this is all hydrogen based. So we've got our regular water. We also have carbonated water choices as well with some flavors in it. And then we also have fresh fruits and vegetables to add to the water for a little bit of flavor.
How clever.
And it's also a good way to hydrate if you don't like water. So eating things like cucumbers, celery, watermelon, raspberries, blueberries will actually help you hydrate as well.
So any produce that's fresh, you know, any vegetable or fruit that's fresh.
Yeah.
Well, and just eating those foods, it's nice to flavor your water, but eating them is going to keep you more hydrated because they have a lot of water content, right?
Exactly.
Watermelon especially is like 90% water.
How quickly, because Scott doesn't like water, so let's just say you put some things in here that you like, how quickly will it change the flavor?
It takes about 5 minutes. If you take, especially cucumbers when they're thin sliced like this, so they get a good diffusion rate in here. Throw some cucumbers in here. Do you like mint and lemon?
I don't like mint and I don't like cucumbers.
Oh, all right. Well, then this one's not
This will be for me.
This will be for me. This is one of my favorites, is to take some mint, just crush it up and add it to your water.
Can I take the things that I do like?
Yes, absolutely. Help yourself. So
and we've learned from our cocktail chemist that when you have the mint, make sure you roll it or hit it a little bit and it releases the oil. So
yes.
So now we can smell it. It's so fragrant too. Like just right now, the fact that you put the mint in there, it's such a nice fragrance.
It really does. Taylor, what kind of things can happen if we don't stay hydrated?
So if you're not hydrated properly, especially during a workout, first telltale signs are people get very red because water is used to regulate your body temperature. So your body won't release the water to sweat. So you will just start to burn up and
It's much better.
Yeah, then secondary, you'll start
to eat the fruit when you're done.
Exactly. I'm excited. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're fine.
You can get nauseous.
Yeah, so if I'm working with somebody and they start to get dizzy, lightheaded, their stomach starts to bother them, kind of feels like stomach cramps, they'll get nauseous.
And what's the ratio that we should be drinking? Is it a certain amount of pounds? If you weigh 180, you're supposed to be drinking 64 ounces, or is there any specific guidelines?
That's a great question. It's still 8-ounce glasses of water a day. So 64 ounces of water a day.
That's what
and that is if you are not doing anything excessive. So on the days where you are training, you actually want to have more water the day before because water is actually used to lubricate your joints. So when people come in and they're getting ready to do their workout, other telltale signs that they are dehydrated from the day before are their knees will start to hurt or their rotator cuffs aren't lubricating well during their warm-up.
What's good about this is it's something to look forward to. There's something for me to actually try to fish out of the glass that tastes good. It's like I always sometimes will put a maraschino cherry in my Cosmo, and it gives me something to look forward to at the end of the drink.
It's like a reward at the end.
It's like a reward. So this is like water with a reward.
I love seltzer water. My kids love seltzer water. Is it okay to drink seltzer water?
Yes, seltzer water is much better for you over something like a soda because the properties that are in soda, the nutrients in soda, you've got a lot of salt and things like that, and it'll actually end up dehydrating you because water is used to flush toxins out of your system.
So it's okay to have the seltzer water. I mean, you still want to have some regular water in your life, but it's okay to, this will hydrate you as well. Yeah. And sometimes that's nice, you know, people, a refreshing cold can of soda makes you feel, you might look forward to that too.
No bubbles in
my
drinks.
No bubbles for you.
That's right. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate it.
Just cherries at the bottom of your glass.
Cherries at the bottom of my Cosmo.
To learn more, to sign up for a personal training appointment with Taylor and her team, you can visit fitnesstogether.com/Rocky Hill. Her studio is located on New Britain Avenue, right in Rocky Hill.